So I was talking with my friend today about change. There's this version of ourselves that we want to be so bad, we're just not. And we often ask ourselves, I don't understand, I want to be more efficient. I want to be a better listener. I want to be more focused. And at the end of the day, the problem is a lot of times we attach that change that we want to circumstances or situations. Oh, I'll work out when X, Y, or Z happens, or I'll give more when, I get paid more. It really hit me. I don't have to wait for those things. And when I wait for those things, it becomes a cycle. What I find is that I'm addicted to just waiting on those things, and I always have something else that I'm waiting on. I'm never just going out and doing it and changing within myself. The people that learn to change despite or in spite of their circumstances are really the most efficient people around. Those are the people that create great things because they're always optimizing themselves. I'm reading this book right now. It's called Atomic Habits, and there's this story in it that I absolutely love. It's about the English or British cycling team for the Olympics. They were awful. They hadn't won a medal in years. I think it was 25 years they hadn't won a medal. All of a sudden, they end up hiring a new coach, and the coach's principle was you improve 1% every single day. The idea behind that, or the math behind that, is when you improve 1% every day, you actually end up being 37 times better within a year, or 370% better than you were. They end up changing small things like dusting the bus that the bikes would be taken on so that the dust doesn't, dry up the oil on the chain. Changing the seat just a tiny bit. They went on to win 5 Tour de France almost consecutively. There's two big things here. Now, first off, you don't have to wait for your situation to change. You don't have to wait, to start improving yourself. You don't have to attach your improvement or your change to, your outside circumstances. And the second thing is you don't need to change all at once. Change is daunting. It's hard to wrap your mind around. Oh, I'm just going to be a better person. I'm just going to, be a better version of myself overnight. And that's not how it happens. It happens through those 1% changes. And so I would just encourage you, just pick that 1% thing every single day and stick with it. And it's a small bite-sized pieces. We're human. We forget things, but make it a habit. Make it a habit every single day to ask yourself, what can I do 1% better today? The reality is that change is not an overnight thing. It's a process. If we approached change and personal improvement from that perspective, I really believe that we would all find that we can be that person that we're imagining. We can be the person that's giving, more focused and more efficient. It blows my mind that such a small change can make such a big difference in our lives.